Okay, so right now I'm just trying to see, I had the battery on this totally dead, and I wanted to see how long it would take for me to get it to start kicking back on. I did attach the accessory water bag. The only downside with this is, and excuse me, it's hot as heck out here. The only downside is that it takes a lot of water to fill this, so if you have non-potable water available or something like that, then fine, but if you're restricted by water, that could be an issue. But I did notice that the cold water is going in on the bottom. I'll show you this later, and there is hotter water coming out back into it, so it is doing basically recycling it. It's a little bit just starting to warm up. It was cold tap water, so I'm just feeding this right now, seeing how long it takes just to get the battery to kick back on from a total dead setting. I drained the entire battery. So far I'm not getting anything, but it's probably been about 8 to 9 minutes, so I'll keep going with this, see what happens. So that's a disappointment. It's been about 23 minutes of running it with a good fire, trying to see if it would recharge the battery enough to start, and so far I've gotten nothing. No bars, no regeneration or anything like that. So apparently it has, like I said, the manual isn't very good, but apparently it has to have some type of charge to begin with, so you can blow the fan and get the effects that you need, and recharge it. But so far nothing, so I'll have to charge it and put out another video and try again. Unfortunately I was hoping for that, but just to show you. So there you go. That is the water recycling system. And so again, it just goes in the side. This tube where it's coming out is hot. The tube where it's going in is cool. So this has some heat to it. Obviously, I'm not going to try and boil anything, because this is more of an experiment to see whether or not that would work. But as you can see, you need a fairly good amount of water so that you can cover both those holes, so you have in and out. It's sort of like a Capri Sun bag, but yeah, I'm not getting any charging on this. So this is just a quick video I put up. I just was wondering whether or not it would do it, but I'll go ahead and post this, and then I'll make another one on with some type of charge, see how that goes. So I just threw this on there for the hell of it, just to see how long it would take. So I'll time it and let you know when it's boiling. And again, I don't have a small double or single walled cup that I use. I use the canteen cup. That's what I've used forever. It works great. I'll have to find something. I just threw this pan on here. This small pan, making oatmeal. Again, it works with the other ones, so this is what I have. But you can see, or maybe you can't, yeah, there's still enough room. There's still flame in there, and there's still enough airflow. I mean, this is cut out of it. They could have made like a bigger air hole or whatever, but you can see it's definitely getting air. So the complaints last time about there not being enough air coming in, this is what you have. Couple cuts there. Now this was tightened. The top spear was in the bottom and it just popped out. I had trouble with that before, of it not staying tight. I don't know if they weren't cut to tolerances or what have you, but yeah, I really had high hopes for this thing. I really wish that it would charge itself, but so far nothing. Well, a little bit of a disaster there. So what happened was, because that's came undone, the pot was on there with, I think, 8 ounces of water, and basically this failed. So I had to pull this off as quickly as I could, and unfortunately the bag got a little burnt. But yeah, what happened was that failed, this fell in, water went everywhere there, needless to say. So yeah, basically a disaster, because that one clip wasn't cut correct and failed. The weight pushed it over, everything went everywhere. So right now I wouldn't recommend. I'm going to give this stove one last chance, try and work out the kinks. Maybe I will go and do some metal work on here, re-weld something, see what I can do. But yeah, this is not acceptable. So there we go. Thanks for watching.